It's just a few drops, but yes, we do consume each other's blood on occasion for ritual purposes.
Number 10, Megan Fox and Machine Gun Kelly drank each other's blood.
It's just a few drops, but yes, we do consume each other's blood on occasion for ritual purposes.
While Megan Fox and Machine Gun Kelly can both enter someone's house without being invited, it turns out this hot couple does have something in common with vampires. MGK and Fox got engaged at the beginning of 2022. In an Instagram post commemorating the event, Fox posted a video of Kelly getting down on his knee to propose under a banyan tree, along with a caption celebrating the strength of their love and their bond to each other. She then ended the caption with, "I said yes, and then we drank each other's blood." Oh, okay.
It is used for a reason, and it is controlled where it's like, let's shed a few drops of blood and each drink it.
Number 9, Kaylee Cuoco and Carl Cook lived separately for most of their marriage. There are couples who move in together before they get married, and some who wait till they say I do. Both are pretty common.
Make yourself at home.
Okay, thank you.
You're very welcome.
And then there was Kaylee Cuoco and Carl Cook. Cuoco, who became a household name for playing Penny on The Big Bang Theory, and equestrian Carl Cook were married on June 30th, 2018.
Hi, we're the Cooks, and we're at Pomponio Ranch with Ricky and Danger.
In September of 2021, they announced their separation. You'd assume this would mean they'd been living together for a little over 3 years, at least. But no. This couple didn't actually move in together until the start of the COVID pandemic in March of 2020.
And I keep Carl clean and organized so he functions properly.
Are you ready for a studio laugh?
The year prior, Cuoco told E! News that their separate living worked well for them. We guess living together didn't.
I know I said I could handle your roommate, but I was wrong. We're gonna have to break up.
Number 8, Melinda Gates allowed Bill Gates one date a year with his ex.
Is Bill Gates still alive?
Wow. Yeah.
In some relationships, exes can pose a problem. Well, for Bill and Melinda Gates, apparently it was the opposite of an issue. Bill and his ex-girlfriend, Anne Winblad, broke up in 1987, but they stayed friends and even continued to take yearly trips together. In 1994, Bill married Melinda, and that's when, you might assume, those yearly trips stopped. But you'd be wrong.
What does Melinda Gates look like?
This?
It turns out that Bill spent annual long weekends away with Winblad for years after he and Melinda were married, and he did it with Melinda's blessing as part of an agreement she and Bill made before they said their I do's. Number 7, Julianne Huff told Brooks Laich she wasn't straight after they got married. Before they wed in 2017, Brooks Laich knew that Julianne Huff had been on Dancing with the Stars. He knew that she had a brother named Derek, and he knew that she had starred in the 2011 remake of the film Footloose.
What do people do here? Huh? Just hang out?
Yeah. And other stuff.
What he didn't know is that she's not straight. As she told Women's Health magazine in 2019, after they were married, I told him, "You know I'm not straight, right?" To which he responded, "I'm sorry, what?"
He doesn't own me. No, he acts like he does, but he doesn't.
Although they ended up separating the following year, there's no indication that Huff's sexuality had anything to do with it, and Huff only had positive things to say about Laich's love and support in all ways. Number 6, Beyoncé's gift to JayZ. We're sure JayZ would say that the greatest gift Beyoncé ever gave him was their 3 beautiful children.
Baby, I paint the sky blue. My greatest creation was you.
But a close second on that list would have to be a couple of the ridiculously extravagant birthday and Father's Day presents she's given him over the years. What did you get for your 41st birthday? We bet it wasn't a Bugatti Veyron Grand Sport, the fastest car out there. JayZ won, us 0. If that wasn't enough, while most of the dads out there were getting ties and socks, for JayZ's first Father's Day, his bae got him a $40 million Bombardier Challenger Learjet. He might have 99 problems, but expensive modes of transportation sure ain't one.
But I'm a jet.
Number 5. Prince Harry's ancestor beheaded Meghan Markle's ancestor.
What is to be done with this traitor, Your Grace?
While Prince Harry's marriage to Meghan Markle caused an uproar among many in the royal family, it turned out that wasn't the first time they'd been up in arms about the Markle family. According to teacher Michael Reed, Meghan's family tree on her father's side traces back to a Lord Hussey, a baron who earned favour with Harry's ancestor, King Henry VIII. However, this goodwill would eventually dissipate when Hussey was unable to stop the 1536 pilgrimage of Grace Rebellion. He was accused of disloyalty and, as punishment, Henry VIII took Hussey's freedom, his assets, and his head.
Bring me his head.
Number 4. Fergie dated Justin Timberlake when he was 16. If Fergie and Justin Timberlake started dating in 2022, it would be a major story around the world that everyone would be talking about for months. However, in 1996, NSYNC was just getting started. Meanwhile, Fergie was a member of the girl group Wild Orchid and still known as Stacey Ann Ferguson. She was also 23 at the time, and he was 16. As for the relationship, Fergie told Cosmopolitan that it was fun, but it wasn't very serious. Timberlake was, as she put it, Mr. Right Now. He was also Mr. Not Old Enough to Drink or Vote, so it's probably a good thing that they eventually said bye 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 to each other. Number 3. Padma Lakshmi was dating 2 men when she got pregnant. She's been involved in some shocking eliminations during her 15+ years hosting and judging on Top Chef.
Welcome to Houston and to season 19 of Top Chef.
But it turns out one of the most shocking things about Padma Lakshmi involved her dating situation when she became pregnant with her daughter Krishna, who was born in 2010.
I was told I would never have children because of the endometriosis, and regardless of how Krishna got here, I am so thankful and blessed that she is here.
We now know that Krishna's father is businessman Adam Dell. However, her time with Dell came while she was also seeing billionaire Theodore J. Forstman. Unlike Ross and Rachel, neither were on a break, and a DNA test was needed in order to determine which one of the men was the father. Number 2, Seal tweeted the end of his relationship with Heidi Klumand.
I think our priority was to remain civil and do this thing with dignity.
In January of 2012, Seal sent out a cryptic tweet that simply read, "The end." The end of what? The end of the world conspiracy didn't pick up steam until December, so clearly it wasn't that. While we didn't know it at the time, it turned out that Seal was alluding to the end of his and Heidi Klumand's 7-year marriage. The couple would later make an official announcement that they had separated, confirming everyone's suspicions.
You just grow apart after a while. I mean, you try and you work through it.
We all know that it's not cool to break up with someone via text message, but subtweeting them? Yikes. Number 1, Joe DiMaggio sent flowers to Marilyn Monroe's grave every week for 20 years. Marilyn Monroe is a Hollywood icon, and Joe DiMaggio was one of the greatest baseball players to ever play the game. While their marriage only lasted about 9 months, DiMaggio's love for Monroe seemingly lasted forever.
How have you and Mrs. DiMaggio enjoyed your trip to Japan?
Well, everything has been fine. We've enjoyed our trip. The only thing that I have to complain about is I haven't seen very much of Marilyn.
In fact, many thought the couple were going to get married a second time, rumours that only stopped following Monroe's tragic death. Not only did he make all of Monroe's funeral arrangements, but he also had roses delivered to her grave every week for 20 years.
Now, really?
It's true.
Some reports say it was twice a week, and some even say it was thrice. Whatever the number, this celebrity couple has remained a topic of conversation for nearly 70 years. Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from MsMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.